Hey, what's up, guys? It's Boy Sports Blitz here, and we're back with another NFL record prediction. But before I get started, make sure to obliterate that like button and subscribe down below. We're aiming for 350 subscribers by the end of July, so definitely make sure to subscribe, help support the channel. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into today's prediction. We're going to be predicting the Cleveland Browns record of 2021. I'm going to say right now, I think the Browns could very well be one of the best teams in the NFL. They've got either them or the Bucks, I'd say, have the most complete roster. I really like these Browns. I really do. I will say I'm not going to predict them to go 17-0, so don't get upset about that. So definitely put your pitchforks away. But I think they're a really good team. I think they have a top 5 O-line in football. I think they have a top 10, maybe even top 5 defense. They've got a really good head coach. I'm a big fan of Kevin Stefanski. Nick Chubb in my mind is a top 5 running back. They've got a really good receiving core. I think OBJ is going to come back and have another good season. There's not much to not like about this team, in all honesty. So, jumping into it, guys, I think they're going to get revenge on the Chiefs. I know it's in Arrowhead. I think they're going to get revenge on the Chiefs. I really do. So they're going to be starting out 1-0 there. I think this defense could be good enough to cause Patrick Mahomes some issues. And honestly, I could see this being a little bit of an offensive shootout. I think the Browns pull it off. I think they might be the best team in the AFC right now. They're a damn good team. They're going to get back-to-back wins against the Texans and Bears as well, start out 3-0. Texans are the Texans. They're not going to be a good team. I strongly debated predicting them to go 0-17, but I thought they'd get one win against Jacksonville. So the Browns definitely win that. Bears, they've got a good defense. However, it's really hard to tell if Matt Nagy is planning on starting Justin Fields at this point in the season, and if it is Andy Dalton, this offense just isn't going to be clicking. And really, even if Fields does start, I think it'll be early on enough that he's not going to be able to do a whole lot against a good team like the Browns. So I'm having the Browns win this one. I also think they'll beat the Vikings. It'll be a close game. I think the Vikings are a very underrated team this year. I actually had them go 11-6. So I think the Vikings could very well, honestly, if Aaron Rodgers isn't in that division this year, I think the Vikings win it. I really do. Week 5, we have the Browns at the Chargers. I think the Chargers will upset the Browns. Notice how I said upset. The Browns are definitely going to be the favorite here, but I think people are kind of sleeping on this Chargers team. I don't think people realize how bad of a coach Anthony Lynn was last year. He got so conservative with that offense last year that it couldn't reach its full potential. And I know Derwin James was injured the entire season. Joey Bosa was kind of milking an injury as well. It wasn't super serious, but still, with this defense coming back healthy and the addition of Asante Samuel, it should be a lot better. And this I expect to be a really good game. This is definitely one of the games I'm most excited for this season. So watch out. That could be a really good game. But then I think they'll honestly go on another winning streak. I think they'll beat the Cardinals, Broncos, Steelers, Bengals, and Patriots, and Lions. So they go on a 6-game win streak right there. Starting with the Cardinals, I I like the Cardinals. Okay, I do. I don't want people to think I dislike them. They've got a lot of talent, but I think this offseason hype for them may be getting a little bit out of control. I mean, JJ Watt, he hasn't been good and healthy since 2018. And even before then, he had like 2 seasons injured. I don't think he's going to come back and immediately be a 10 to 12 sack guy. And Chandler Jones has had a little bit of injury history recently as well and is getting up there in age. AJ Green, a lot of people hyped up the pick. I don't really see why. I think he's kind of getting past his prime. Broncos, they have no quarterback. And a lot of people, too, I've seen a lot of people saying the Broncos have like a top 10 receiving core. No, they don't. Okay? No, they don't. Yeah, they've got some solid weapons, but they don't have a single top 10 receiver. Cortland Sutton is maybe top 15. But then beyond that, like, Jerry Jeudy, is he even a top 32 receiver? Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of good receivers in the league. I just don't see that team really all that great. Steelers, I mean, Steelers and Browns always play each other pretty tough. I think they could split. In fact, yeah, I think I'm going to predict them to split. But we're really not sure of how Ben Roethlisberger's going to do this year, as well as how the offensive line performs. I know David DeCastro has been having some injuries recently, and that really affected the offensive line last year. But they also lost Alejandro Villanueva, and I just don't think that offensive line is really going to be that good this year, if I'm being honest. Browns, the Bengals. That's going to be kind of an interesting set. I'm gonna predict the Browns to sweep them, but the Bengals are kind of on the rise. Like, they're doing a lot to fix their defense. They really messed up in not getting Penei Sewell, though. If you're a returning subscriber to the channel, you know I really think the Bengals messed up in not getting Penei Sewell. Yeah, Jamar Chase is fun and exciting and all, but Penei Sewell could be that franchise left tackle again. I think they're really messed up there. And I just don't think the Bengals are close to really competing yet, if I'm being honest. Patriots, I think the Patriots make the playoffs this year. Like, I think they're a lot better of a team this year. But I think the Browns have a much better roster. I really do. I mean, the Patriots' offensive line, I don't think is going to be top 10 in football. And the Browns' D-line looks really good right now, too. I think they could really cause some issues for either Cam Newton or Mac Jones, whoever's starting back there. I think defense really gets after it, and Browns pull off a close win. Lions, kind of same thing as the Texans. It's the Lions. Like, I can't predict a win here. I can't even predict an upset. I'm sorry. But Browns win this one. I think the Browns will split with the Ravens. I think the Ravens will get them before their bye week, but the Browns will come back from their bye week ready for the Ravens and get the win there. Yeah, the Ravens just play the Browns really tough. Those games are always exciting. Like, I mean, I know at least in 2019, yeah, the Ravens kind of owned the Browns, but the Browns were competitive with them in 2020. They really were, and I think they'll be able to split this year. So, then for the Raiders, I mean, I know Raiders fans hate me. They've completely blasted my Raiders prediction. I just don't see much for that Raiders team. They completely tore apart the offensive line, which is really the only thing there that I thought was good about that team. I mean, yeah, Derek Carr is underrated. I will say that right now. Derek Carr is very underrated. But beyond that, he's got Darren Waller and Josh Jacobs. What else does he have? Like, I don't see much for that Raiders team to, you know, give them even a shot in this game. Week 16, we have the Browns at Packers. Like I've said before, I don't think Aaron Rodgers will play for the Packers. I really don't. We'll find out in about a week or so if Rodgers reports to training camp. I don't think he will. I think he's done playing for the Packers. So I think the Browns win that, and overall this gives them a 14-3 record. And guys, this is going to be enough for the Browns to have the number 1 seed in the AFC. I'm this high on the Browns. I think they are an incredible team. Very well coached. This team's getting far in the playoffs. So, let me know what your prediction for the Browns is. Let me know if I'm being a little too high on them. Let me know if, maybe they could, sweep the Steelers or beat the Chargers, or let me know your prediction. Again, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to like the video, and I will see you next time. Later.